God has given me a word about covetousness. Okay, and not necessarily that you're coveting, but there are people that covet you, and that's one of the 10 Commandments, which is not covet thy neighbor, which means basically to not want what other people have. Do not want other people's blessings. Do not be jealous. And I'm not, this is just something to share. Sometimes you have a big light. Most of you who I'm talking to right now, if you're following my page, it's because you have a big light. And it is the Spirit of the Most High that is with you, that shines through you. And other people will see it and covet it. They would want it for themselves. They adore it. They actually really love it. But because they don't have it, they may develop feelings of jealousy. Sometimes it gets far to even feelings of hatred towards you. And I want to say that when those feelings open up in them, it allows an opening within their spirit, within their aura, their whatever you want to call it. Okay, because there's so many ways that we can put this, but it allows there to be an opening for the enemy to come in. And in that way, when the enemy comes into them, they allow that enemy to speak to them in such a way that makes them believe that the enemy that they've just let in is able, yeah, right timing, right? Is able to compete with the light that's within you. Let me say that again. So the enemy that they allow to come in, they don't realize that this enemy has come into this spirit. And the enemy is actually of the kingdom of darkness. And because they have taken on a spirit of jealousy, of covetousness, they technically go into competition with you, trying to snuff out your light or trying to be the same exact light that you are or be better than you in some kind of way. But what it is that darkness that they've allowed in is competing with your light. So they essentially have taken on an entity that wants to exalt itself above the light that you carry. And if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, then you carry the light of Christ within yourself. It is something that's trying to exalt itself above Christ. Anyway, as we know, anything that exalts itself above the knowledge of Jesus Christ must be cast down. I just wanted to shed some light on excuse me, why do I get like this? I wanted to shed some light on this energy that comes in with covetousness. Any of us, all of us can be subject to covetousness. Like I said, it's one of the 10 Commandments, and we have to check ourselves. When we feel jealous, check yourself. Just remember, God made you special. God has an assignment for all of us. God has a certain amount of glory for all of us. And if you like someone else, appreciate who they are, like their light, whatever the case is, can compliment them, even be in service to them. So maybe some of that light will shine on you in your life. And that is something that you can learn from them, But apart from that, Holy Spirit is saying, when you have your light and they're not necessarily coming to you in that energy, they're not coming at you with, let me be of some help, or let me learn from you, or let me just tell you I admire you. When they're not coming that way, just be careful. Just be careful and do not make light of people's behaviors. It's okay to forgive, but do not put your guard down, because your light is to be protected. Is to be protected. We know that there are evil people out there in this world that will do many things just to have what you have or to be you. Literally would like to live your life. And it is because of something broken in them. So we can pray for their brokenness. Sometimes you don't need to correct them. If they come looking for it, then give it to them. But don't go into outright war about it. Pray for them, because I don't know, I always learned this. I learned this a long time ago. It's easier to talk to the heart of a man through prayer than face to face. It's something about God and how he's able to move through the Spirit. All right, so that was a word.